Hello, everyone. I recently found out that when I get back to my apartment, I will not be having any internet. So I'm making one last post. Hopefully, there won't be too big of a break. And I wanted to post simply because August 3rd is my 1 year anniversary, and I wanted to give you a bit of an update or my thoughts over the past year. Um, Pre surgery, I was 297 and I am currently 263. So I've only lost 34 pounds, which by hospital standards, that's not really what the average is or what they're looking for. And I know it's mostly me that I haven't tried hard enough. Um, I kind of just took everything kind of easy. I wouldn't push in terms of deliberately eating bad or doing things I know I'm not supposed to do. But I can't say I used it as an excuse, but it definitely made things very difficult for me. I had to kind of ease up on my strictness with myself because of my move cross country. Um, Unfortunately, that put on about 10 pounds. I was down about 44 pounds from surgery. Um, and I am trying very hard to get those off. And I am so sure that I've gained weight these past 2 weeks here in Atlanta on a business trip with no kitchen. And it's been very, very obnoxious and difficult having to eat out every single day is kind of overwhelming. I try not to eat out a whole lot, and having to have every meal out, almost every meal out. I try to go to the store and pick up things that I know I can keep in my room in my tiny little fridge that are good for me. Um, Try not to ramble too much. Uh, I just got friended by a Casey Quinn, and thank you so much for the sub. And she had a really great post about, you know, breaks are kind of what gets us in trouble, and she mentioned non-scale victories, which I think are important, and it's something that I don't always remember because I'm so number focused um, in terms of how much I've gained and how much I've lost. I focus on it a little too much. Um, I'd like to talk about those first before I go on to some other thoughts. Before I forget them. Um, Non-scale victories. This whole business trip is a great example. Everything that I eat, every time I go out to eat, I can eat at the very most half of what I order. At the very most, it's anywhere from 1/3 to one half, and that's great. Saves me money, makes me feel good about myself. I get full really quickly. Um, I have a lot more confidence. From my highest weight, my highest weight was 333, and before surgery, I had lost over 30 pounds offhand. I don't remember how much I lost. Um, and my biggest size was around a 30. So I'm down from 30 and I'm now in a 22, sometimes 20, depending on what I'm wearing. That's pretty awesome. That's a pretty cool. It's a pretty cool victory, and of course I have a ton more confidence. And can't think of anything else right now. I'm kind of tired. I've been packing all night, and I'm supposed to check out tomorrow morning and drive home back to South Carolina. Anyway, um, more about my thoughts over this past year. Even though I've only lost 34 pounds, I don't at all regret my decision. I know that this is a lifelong journey, and as to really quote what Casey has said, is that it does not have to be perfect. It's impossible to be perfect, and everyone's journey is different. So I'm being gentle with myself in that respect, but I can't cut myself any more slack. Um, the move has been very difficult in terms of reestablishing my own routine. I have not been working out whatsoever. It's way too hot in the South to walk during work. I do not want to go back into the office covered in sweat. It would just be rather unprofessional. So I'm trying to find other ways around that. Try to work out in the morning, do walks, but I live in a really dangerous neighborhood, so I'm trying to fix that in the next few months. Um, Again, all these excuses. I'm really trying not to make a whole lot of excuses. I just need to get back onto things. One thing I've noticed, again, I'm sorry I'm rambling so much. I'm very tired. Uh, that I'm really tired of my protein shakes, and I never thought that that would happen because I was really into it for a long time, and just recently just after I had moved out, just after the move, I really just lost the taste for them, and even here in Atlanta, I was like, I brought my protein shakes and my shaker and all that kind of stuff, and I was not into it at all. It was kind of making me sick to my stomach. I've tried changing up the flavors, and I've tried a variety of different, not just using soy milk, using almond milk or skim milk and things like that. And I'm just not feeling it at all. So I need to reassess that and get back on my protein regimen because I feel a lot better when I'm on that. Um, yeah, I'm just hoping that I'm getting more settled day by day in my new area, and I need to schedule an appointment for with my new doctors and get another adjustment. Uh, it was my fourth adjustment, and I have a Realize band so it can hold 11 cc's of fluid, and I'm at I think 9.24 cc's of fluid in my band right now, and it was that fourth adjustment where I really noticed a difference in restriction, and that's great. It's pretty awesome. Um, yes. uh, I can't think of a whole lot right now. Hopefully, if I think of anything else, I'll make some kind of blog post if I can get online. Kind of sucks. So thank you all for watching, and I'm going to take my tired behind to bed. Hope to talk to you all soon. Have a good night.